Okay, let's start now. Okay, now so first okay, you treat this seminar as an extra class understand? Okay, no matter what subjects okay, because your exam is coming right? And then so today we will discuss chapter 1 and chapter 2, function and quadratic. Okay, so first we quickly go through all the basic first. Okay, we first quickly go through all the basic okay. So now this is the basic of chapter 1. So you can take a picture, okay, or you can screenshot okay. Okay, never mind. Let me explain first. Okay, let me explain first. Okay, now first of all, okay, let's say this is a function. Okay, fx equals to 2x plus 3. Okay, let's say this is a function given fx equals to 2x plus 3. So you must know this x is called object. Then this equation is called image. That's the name okay. So this x is object, and then this equation is image. And then how to do function okay. Remember, always take the bracket and sub into x. It's always like that. Take the bracket sub into the x. Example, let's say the question is f5. So what you do, you take the bracket and sub into the x. So it becomes 2, 5 plus 3. So the function becomes 2, 5 plus 3. Understand? That's how you do function. Always just, very simple thing. Just take the bracket and sub into the x. F5 bracket right? So sub into the x, so it becomes 2, 5 plus 3. Okay, so continue. Okay, let's say, okay, let's say the question is f bracket 2x. Okay, f bracket 2x. So what you do? You do the same thing again. You just take the bracket and sub it into the x. Just take the bracket and sub it into the x. So it becomes 2 bracket plus 3. So you say 2 bracket plus 3. The bracket is a 2x. Understand? I'll give you one more example. Let's say this one. F bracket 5x minus 1. You see, although the bracket very long, although the bracket a bit long, although it's a bit complicated, but what you do is the same. You do the same thing. You just take the bracket and sub into the x. So you take this whole bracket, sub into the x, so it becomes 2 bracket plus 3. 2 bracket plus 3. Where the bracket is the long one, understand? Okay, so that's the basic of function. Okay, just take the bracket and sub it into the x. Okay. Okay, then next thing, okay, next, the second thing is inverse function. Okay, so let's talk about inverse function. Now, inverse function, how to do? First, the left hand side equal y. Then the right hand side also equal y. That is how you do inverse function, all right? Okay, first you take the left hand side equal y, and the right hand side also equal y. Okay, okay, then next, you just switch the place of the xy. Okay, these two xy, you just terbalik, switch place. So it becomes f inverse y equal x. When you switch place, when this x and y switch, it becomes inverse. When this x and y switch place, it becomes inverse function. Okay, okay, then the other side, this one, what you do is you bring the number over to the other side and find out the x. So 3 bring over, become minus 3. Times 2 bring over, divide 2. So become x equals to y minus 3 over 2. Okay, and then what you do is once you find out the x, you see these two x, they are the same thing, right? You see this x and this x, they are actually the same, right? So what you do now is you take this one and put them together. You put them together like this. So f inverse y is equals to y minus 3 over 2. And last, you change the y into x. So that's the inverse function. Understand? Okay, so remember the steps. Okay, there's no formula. There's no formula. You just need to know how to do it. Just need to know the method. Okay, first, the left side equal y. The right side also equal y. X and y, terbalik, x and y switch place, become f inverse y equal x. Then this one, you just bring the number over to the other side and try to find out the x. Plus 3 bring over minus 3, times 2 bring over divide 2. X equals to y minus 3 over 2. Then you take this one and this one, put together, join together. Last, you change the y into x, change the y into x. Okay, next. Now this one, map onto itself. So remember, map onto itself is fx equal x, okay? Later I will show you, okay? Then next, the last one is Fish foil. Okay, Fish foil also you remember, okay? I mean, you remember the words, okay? Fish foil, later I will show you also. Fish foil, find inside substitute, find outside inverse. So you take a picture, okay? You take a picture, okay? Or you just take a screenshot, okay? Okay, then continue. Got more, okay? So a bit more here, okay? Theory. Now you also need to know the theory. You also need to know the theory. This one. 1-to-1 and many-to-1 is function. This one also you take a picture or you screenshot also. 1-to-1 and many-to-1 is function. 1-to-many and many-to-many is not function. This one you just have to remember, okay? And then only 1-to-1 has inverse function. Okay, I understand. So that's the theory that you just memorize, okay? You just memorize, okay? 1-to-1 relation, many-to-1 relation, yeah. 1-to-many relation, many-to-many relation. Okay, and then last one, this one, I just remember, okay? This line, y equal x is the mirror. This is the original function. Then after reflect, it becomes the inverse function. Reflect, 反射. Okay, so you treat this as a mirror. Okay, y equal x is a mirror. The original function is here. This is the mirror. So once you reflect, it becomes inverse function. Just like that, okay. Okay, yeah, that's all. Okay, this one you also take a picture or screenshot. Okay, so now let's go do question. Okay. So these are the basic. These are the basic of function. Okay. Okay, let's start now. Okay, let's start from question 1. Okay. Okay, diagram below shows the relation. Okay, okay. State the type of relation. So you see, let's see what is the type of relation here. Like anyone? This one actually very simple. You see, 1 goes to 2, right? 1 goes to 2. It's like one object goes to 2 image. One object go to 2 image. Very good. 1-to-many. Just like that. Okay. So this kind of theory question. This is called theory question. Okay. Theory question. You either know or you don't know. Okay. Okay, continue. State the range of the relation. So the range, range, what is range? Remember lah. Range is the image. Range is the image. So you see, what is the image here? PQRS lah. Okay, PQRS lah. So you write PQRS, but then you must write bracket. You must write the bracket, the special bracket. Okay. All this this one actually this we already learned in normal class. You just have to go and revise it. Just take back your notes. And then go through the basics. Okay. Okay. Then last determine whether it is a function or not. Determine whether this is a function or not. Is this a function? No, it is not a function. Why? Why is it is not a function? Because it is one to many. One to many is not function, right? Then this one. Only one to one and many to one is function. Remember, only to one is function. Too many is not function. Yeah, I just have to know that, okay? Okay, continue. Okay, next we go to number 3. I don't want to do this theory question. We start to do calculation already. Okay, like number 3. You see, this is the function. Oh, hx equals to 4x plus 7 over x minus 2. Okay. Then they say find the object that are mapped onto themselves. You see the word map onto themselves. What is map onto themselves? Just now I show you already. Map onto themselves is what? Map onto themselves is fx equals to x, right? Remember, map onto themselves is fx equals to x. Okay. But then this question is not fx, right? This question is hx, right? So you write hx equal x. Okay, I understand. Wait. Okay, very good. I just saw it. Okay. Understand. So it is fx equals to x, but because this question is hx, so we say hx equals to x lah. Okay, then you do like this. You see what is hx? Oh, hx is this, isn't it? So what you do? You put it into here. Hx equals x, right? And then hx is this equation, right? So you just copy this equation here. So 4x plus 7 over x minus 2 equal x. Understand? The right hand side, you just copy the same thing, the right hand side. Then you take this one and copy here. Okay, good. And then we try to find out the x. Just do normal mathematics, just do normal calculation. Okay, this is divide, bring over times. Divide, bring over times. Okay. Then you just expand times. Okay. Then everything bring over to the left and make it quadratic. Okay. Make it into general form. Make it into general form. Everything bring over to the left. Okay. So x squared bring over negative x squared. Negative 2x bring over become positive 2x. 2x plus 4x is 6x. Then you negative change to positive. Okay. Negative become positive. Positive become negative. Positive become negative. Make the first one to be positive first. Then only you press calculator. Okay, so you press calculator. What do you get? You get x equals to 7 and negative 1. Then you write the bracket. So x minus 7, x plus 1. Done. That's the answer. Okay, I understand. Yeah, make sure you every time make sure you change the first one to become positive first. Always make the first one become positive first, then only you press calculator. Okay. Negative become positive, positive become negative, positive become negative. Okay, this one okay lah. Okay. All these are just normal calculation lah. Okay. Okay, next. Eight. Okay, next one. Next one. Okay, right, number 4. Given fx equals to a over x plus b, f negative 1 equals 6, f4 equal 1. Find a and b. So what type of question is this? What type of question is this? This is substitution. Okay, never mind. Let I show you. Okay, first you copy first. You copy first. Okay, you copy these two things. Okay, you copy these two things. One on the left, one on the right. 一个左一个右. You copy these two, one on the left, one on the right. Then what you do, you do the now you do the basic of function. What is the basic of function? The first thing I show you just now. Substitute. You see the basic of function. The first thing that I show you just now is take the bracket sub into the x, right? That's the basic of function, right? Always take the bracket sub into x. Okay, so what you do is you take this bracket and sub into the x. So the function become what? The function become a over -1 plus b. So the function become a over -1 plus b equals 6. Understand? Then the right hand side, this one also you do the same thing. The basic of function, which is take the bracket sub into the x. So if you take this 4 and sub it into the x, the function become what? The function become a over 4 plus b. So the function become a over 4 plus b. The right hand side equal 1, same. Understand? Okay, this is the basic of function. This is very important. Okay. Okay, continue. Now you just do normal calculation. Okay, so this is divide, bring over times. This is divide, bring over times. So a equals to 6 times -1 plus b. This one a equals to 1 times 4 plus b. Then you just expand. Okay. Oh, -6 plus 6b. Oh, this is 4 plus b. Yeah, you just have to expand. Okay. Then how can you find the values of a and b? You see a, b. You see a, b. So how can you find a and b? What you do? Substitution. When you have two unknown, two equation, when you have two equation, what you do? You do substitution. So you can do like this. This is a equals to this, right? So sub into here. Just do substitution. -6 plus 6b equals to 4 plus b. So from here, you will find out the value of b. 10 over 5, which is 2. Understand? Okay. This plus b you bring over become minus b lah. Then -6 you bring over there positive 6 lah. Okay. 6b minus b 5b. 4 plus 6 10. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Then once you find out b, you sub back to here. Then you get the a. Understand? So that's why I tell you whenever every time you see these two things every time you see these two things confirm substitution already. Confirm substitution. Okay, next question B. Now before we do question B, I tell you what before we do question B, okay, because just now question A you already found the A and B right? Just now you already found A and B right? So what you do now, you first take the A and B sub back into the function first. You write down the actual function. Just now you found out A is 6 right? 6 over, and then the B is 2. 6 over x plus 2. And this is the actual function. Before you continue the next question, you do this one first. You sub the unknown into the question, into the function first, and write out the actual function. This is your actual function. Then only you start doing the next one. So now the question say fx equals to 2 over x. Okay, you copy the question. Fx equal 2 over x. Then what is fx? Oh, fx is this, right? Copy here. You see what is fx? Fx is this one, right? Okay, copy here. You start doing the question now. Okay, you start doing the question now. The right hand side always the same. You see, the right hand side always the same. Then you try to find out the x of. The best way to do this is to cross multiply. Okay, the fastest way to do this question to do this situation is to cross multiply. You just have to cross multiply, which means 6 times x, 2 times x plus 2. So from here you will be able to find out the x. Okay, just cross multiply 6 times x, 2 times x plus 2. So x equal 1. So this one just normal calculation only. Okay. Okay, good. If anything you want to ask, any part you don't understand, just ask. Okay. Don't shy. Okay. Just ask only if you anything want to ask. Okay. Right. Next question number 5. Diagram shows the mapping of f and g in the arrow form. Okay. Now you see, you look at this picture. Every time you see this picture, I tell you, every time you see this picture, immediately you write down, this is f2 equal negative 3. Why? Because you see, 2 goes to negative 3, going through f, right? So f2 equal negative 3. F2 equal negative 3. Put it on the left hand side. Because this is function f, right? 2 go through function f, become negative 3. So f2 equal negative 3. Then what is the other one? Can you tell me another one? This one, negative 3 go through g, become 7. Negative 3 go through g, become 7. So what is the other function? The other function is g negative 3 equal 7. Understand? Yeah, very good. So what is this? This is the same as the previous question the previous question, this one and this one. It's the same thing, right? You see this and this is the same as this and this. So what you do now? You also do the basic of function. You also do the basic of function. You see, they say fx equals to ax minus 2. Do you see f2? What you do? Take the bracket, sub into the x. It's the same method. Okay, it is also the basic of function. You just take the bracket, sub into the x. But you don't use the wrong function. This is function f. Yeah, sub into function f. Okay, sub the bracket into the x. So the function become a2 minus 2. So a2 minus 2. Oh, can find a already. Okay, a times 2 is 2a. Yeah, minus 2 bring over plus 2. Negative 3 plus 2. Negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1. Negative 1 over 2. Yeah, done. Yeah, basically it's the same method, okay, as this one, right? Yeah, it is also the basic of function, okay? Yeah, so this one also the same. The function g, sub into the function g, sub the bracket into the x. So if you take this bracket and sub into the x, the function become 2 bracket negative 3 plus b. So it becomes 2 bracket negative 3 plus b. Yeah, also can find out b already, okay? 2 times negative 3, negative 6. Yeah, bring over plus 6, which is 13, right? Okay, I understand. Okay, continue. Okay. So now we go to okay, now we go to this question. Like you straight away go to question 11. Let's go to question 11. I want to do this. Ah, sorry, I calculate wrong already. I calculate wrong. Yeah, why the answer 3 eh? Is it because I calculate wrong? 有吗？我有算错吗？Is it because I calculate wrong? Yeah, I think they type wrong already lah. Okay, never mind lah. Huh? Wait. No， 不是。No. Not 2 times 2. 2 times negative 3 because negative 3 go through G becomes 7. So you sub negative 3, not 2. Okay, I understand. Because this part is G. This part. 这一 part 是 G. This part is the F. This part is the G, right? So you see, I write F2 equal negative 3. G negative 3 equals 7. Because 2 go through F become negative 3. And then negative 3 go through G become 7. Okay. So anything you don't understand, you just ask. Don't shy. Okay, right? Continue. Next, we straight go to question 11. Yeah, straight away go to question 11. I want to do this. Okay, right? Let's see whether you still remember this one or not. Okay, function f is this. Okay. This is the function. And then the question say x cannot be a. X cannot be a. So what is the value of a? This question you see only 1 mark. This question you see only 1 mark. Either you know or you don't know. Okay, got question. What does it mean by constant? Constant means a number. Constant means number. Means a fixed number. They say B is constant, right? So B is a number lah. Maybe B is 1, or so it's x plus 1 like that. Understand? Constant means a number lah. Yeah, same number lah. Constant means same number lah. Means the B will always be what's the answer? B is 6. B will always be 6. Example lah. Okay. The B will always be 6. Understand? Okay, like how to find A? How to find A now? You see, when they say every time they say X cannot be something, it is always the denominator. Very good. It is always the denominator. Okay, when they say X cannot be something, it is always the denominator. Because you all know the denominator cannot equal 0, right? Yeah, you all know this, right? The denominator cannot equal 0. Because if the denominator equals 0, it will be math error, right? So you think like this. X cannot be A because if the X is A, the denominator will be 0. X cannot be A because if the X is A, the denominator will be 0. If the X is A. Understand? So if the X is A, the denominator will be 3A minus 2. And that denominator 3a minus 2 will be 0. That's why x cannot be a. So from here, you can find out the a. Understand? Just like that. Just like this. 1 mark. Okay, I understand. Okay. So every time you see this kind of things, yeah, the denominator. Okay, continue. B. Given that -1 map onto itself. What does this mean? -1 map onto itself. Oh, yeah, just now I said already, map onto itself is fx equal x, isn't it? Map onto itself is fx equal x. But now they say -1 map onto itself. They say -1 map onto itself. Meaning, yeah, meaning f -1 equal -1. Understand? Fx equals x. So f -1 equal -1. So you start from this. F -1 equal -1. So you start doing this, and then eventually you will find out the b. You just do f -1 equal -1, and then you will find out b. Okay, you try to do. Wait, got question? You see, you think like this. X cannot be a, right? X cannot be a, right? Why? Why x cannot a? Because if the x is a, the denominator will be 0, right? Understand this? When the denominator 0, it will be math error, so means no answer, so that's why x cannot be a, right? So x cannot be a because if the x is a, the denominator will be 0. So if the x is a, so the denominator 3a minus 2. So 3a minus 2 equals 0. Understand? The denominator, the bottom part, the bottom part is always the bottom. 那个分母，分母。下面的 the bottom part is always the bottom part. The bottom part cannot be 0. If the bottom part is 0, it will be math error. That's why x cannot be a. Because if the x is a, the bottom part will be 0. So if the x is a, then the bottom part is 3a minus 2. It will be 0. Understand? Okay, continue. Like question B. -1 map onto itself. F -1 equal -1. This one understand? Then we start to do. So what should we do now? You should again do the basic of function. Which is also, substitute. Take the bracket, sub into the x. It's you see, I tell you what, function is always like that. Take the bracket, sub into the x. Function is always like that. But then this one got 2x. Got both x. Both also sub. Both also you sub. You take the bracket -1 and sub into the x. Sub into the x. So the function become what? The function become -1 plus b over 3 bracket -1 minus 2. -1 plus b over 3 bracket -1 plus minus 2, sorry. The right hand side always the same. Understand? So from here you can find out b already. From here you can find out b. You just have to do a bit of calculation. Okay. The bottom part, you press calculator. 3 bracket -1 minus 2, which is which is -5 lah. I just press calculator, then divide, bring over times. -1 times -5 become +5. Bring over the 1, 5 plus 1, which is 6. Yeah, done. So we find out A and B. Okay, let's continue us. Next question B or B2, right? Another value of x which is mapped onto itself. Mapped onto itself is what? Mapped onto itself is fx equal x, right? So again, you do the same thing, fx equals to x. Understand? Oh, yeah. Yeah, before we continue do, yeah, we just found out b, right? Yeah, we should put the b into the function first. Yeah. Very good. So I write again the function. Oh, it should be fx equals to x minus, x plus 6 over 3x minus 2, right? Yeah, because I just found out the b. The b is 6. So I just found out the b, so I put it into the b, x plus 6. Then only I go do the next one. So understand what I'm trying to tell you here. Every time you find out the unknown already, you put it back to the question, and you write out the actual one. Okay, fx equals to x, map onto itself. What is fx? Fx is x plus 6 over 3x minus 2. Copy here. So again, from here, you can find out x. Again, you can find out the x. Okay, so this is divide, bring over times. Again, this is normal calculation. Yeah, again, everything bring over to the left. Yeah, make it quadratic, general form. Two x plus x is 3x. Okay, then you can make it become positive before you press calculator. Okay, make it become positive first. Negative become positive, positive become negative, positive become negative. When you change the first one, everything need to be changed. The first one change, the second one also change, the third one also change. Then you can press calculator, or you can simplify first. Yeah, very good. You can simplify first. Divide by 3. So x squared minus x minus 2. Then you press calculator. So you press calculator, you will get 2 and -1. Done. Nice. Okay, continue. Like the next one, this one. Wait, just now I circle already. Where's the question? Like question 17. Let's go to question 17. Okay, let's look at this question. Find function g. You see, find function g. What topic is this? Anyone can tell me? What is this topic? Yeah, I know it's composite function. Yeah, I know it is composite function. Because two function combined together, right? Oh, very good. You saw inverse, You see the F inverse? Yeah, this question involve inverse, right? Yeah, very good. This question involve inverse. Yeah, this question also involve another one. Very good. Yeah, this one. Yeah, actually it's also composite. But the main thing I want to talk about is the main thing I want to talk about is they want you to find function G, right? They want you to find function G. You see where is function G? Function G is here, right? Do you see it is on the inside? On the inner part, right? It's on the inside. So yes, very good. This is find inside what? Find inside substitute fees. Understand? Because you want to find function G. The function G is on the inside. On the inside, right? So this is find inside substitute fees. Fees point. This one. Have you copied this one just now? Find inside substitute, find outside inverse. So actually, this question is a fees question. Find inside substitute. But then before you start doing the fees, you need to find out what is the F inverse first. Understand? This question is actually inverse combined with the fees. Understand? Okay, so now you see they give you the original F. So why not we find out the F inverse first? Okay, let's do now. Still remember how to find inverse function? Still remember how to find inverse function? Yeah, the left side equal y, the right side also equal y. Okay, so terbalik, yes, terbalik. Very good, very good. Terbalik, so x and y terbalik, switch. So F inverse y equal x. Then the other side, you bring the number over to the other side. Plus 2 bring over minus 2. Times 3 bring over divide 3. So you found out the x, very good. You see the x and the x, same. Yeah, the x and the x are the same. So this and this join together. Yeah, join together. So F inverse y equals to y minus 2 over 3. F inverse x equals to x minus 2 over 3. So that's the inverse function. Yeah. So now we found the inverse function. Very good. So now let's do the fees. Let's do the find inside. Okay, so let's do the fees. Okay. So now we have the inverse. Now we already have the F inverse. Now let's do the fees. Find inside substitute. Like now you copy question first. Okay, you copy like this. You copy the question first. Okay. Then you do like this, You put the bracket around the GX. Okay, you put a bracket, you put a box around the GX. Okay, the right hand side always the same. The right hand side always remain same. Okay, the right hand side always remain the same. Okay, you put a box around the GX, around the inside. Okay, now you think like this. Find inside substitute, right? You see the inside is GX, right? So what you do? You do the basic of function. Again, the basic of function. You see, this is what you do. You take this box, take this bracket, sub it into the x. Where? Now you see, this box belongs to F inverse. So you should actually take this box and sub into the F inverse. You take this box, sub into the x. Understand? You treat it as a number. So you sub this into the x. So the function become what? The function become gx minus 2 over 3. Understand? Do you understand how this step become this step? Okay, you see, doesn't, you see, yeah, the first thing I show you just now, the first thing I show you, doesn't matter how the bracket looks like, doesn't matter how big or how long is the bracket. Our job is to take the bracket and sub into the x, right? That's the basic of function, right? You sub into this x because this is f inverse, get it? Understand? So you see, it doesn't matter what is inside the bracket, inside the bracket may be very complicated. Yeah, the bracket may be very long or very big or very complicated. Doesn't matter. Our job is to take the bracket and sub into the x. So once you take the gx and sub into here, it becomes gx minus 2 over 3. So you see gx minus 2 over 3. Understand? This is the part where a lot of people don't know how to do. Okay, this is the important part. Although it is the basic of function, but you must really understand what it is. Okay. Okay, continue. So now we want to find out gx, right? Yeah, the bottom part divide by 3, bring over times 3, right? Yeah, divide by 3, bring over times 3. Yeah, cut, no more. So gx minus 2 equals to 2x minus 7. Minus 2 bring over plus 2. So gx equals to 2x minus 7 plus 2, which is 2x minus 5. Yeah, that's the answer. Okay? You found the gx. So that is how you do fees. That is how you do find insight. Understand? Okay, so that is how you do fees. Okay. Okay. Understand? Any part you don't understand, you just ask. Okay. Okay, good. Right. Next. Right. Question 18. Now, question 18, you see, they give you FG, and then they give you F, and then they ask you to find G inverse. So yeah, how to do this? This one, I tell you what, this one you think like this. You don't find G inverse first. First, you don't find G inverse. First, you don't find G inverse. First, you find what? First, you don't find G inverse first. First, you find GX first. You find GX first. You see? You do like this. You put GX equals to question mark. Very good. How to find GX? You see, where is GX? GX is on the inside. See that? GX is on the inside. Yeah, so this question is also fees. Also find inside. Find inside, substitute. You find out the GX first. You find out the inside, the GX first. And then you change the GX into inverse function. Just like that. Understand? You find out the GX on the inside first. Then you change it to inverse. Step by step. Okay, like let's do it. Now, first we copy question first. Then you follow the same way. Yeah, follow the same method. This is also fees question. Okay, follow the same method. Now put a box around the GX. You put a box around the GX first. Okay. Then you do the substitute. Find inside, substitute. Right. Find inside, substitute. Again, basic of function. Take the bracket, sub into the x. Sub to where? Understand? This box, this bracket belongs to function f. So of course we need to sub into function f, right? So you take the bracket gx, this doesn't matter how it looks like. Sub into the x. The basic of function, the first thing I show you. So if you take the gx and sub into the x, the function become what? It becomes 5 over 4 gx. So it will become 5 over 4 gx. Understand? Okay, good. Then you just have to bring this number over to the other side. Now you see, divide 4, bring over times 4. So when you times, you just put the 4 on top. Divide 4, bring over times 4. And then times 5, bring over divide 5. When you divide 5, you just put 5 at the bottom, okay? Understand? Yeah, this one I write properly. Divide 4, bring over times 4. Times 4, you put on top. Times 5, bring over divide 5. Divide 5, put at the bottom. Yeah, so that's the gx. Very good. But not yet finished. Yeah, not yet finished. The question asks for G inverse, right? The question asks for G inverse. So we need to do G inverse. Okay, but I think this question they type wrong already. Yeah, I think this question type wrong already. Okay. Yeah, you see the answer? Yeah, I think they type wrong already. Okay. It is actually gx. This one. Yeah, so yeah, no need to do G inverse. No need to do G inverse. That's the answer. I think they type wrong already. They are actually asking for gx actually. Yeah, so yeah, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Just ignore. Yeah, I think they type wrong already. Okay, how can the G inverse same as the gx right? How can G inverse and gx same? Yeah, I mean doesn't make sense, right? But never mind, we just ignore it Okay, we just that's the answer Okay. Okay, I understand. So this is how you do find inside. That is how you do fees. Okay. Okay, like question B. Okay, like question B. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ayo. Yeah. Very good, very good. Thank you for reminding. Yeah, I always forget that one. Yeah, the bottom part cannot be zero, right? The bottom part cannot be zero. If the bottom part is zero, then it is math error, right? Yeah, you need to do that. Like 4x minus 1 cannot be 0. 4x cannot be 1. X cannot be 1 over 4. Yeah, you must always do this also. Yeah, if you don't do that, then teacher minus 1 mark. Yeah. Yeah, just now, all the question that we didn't do. Just now, all the question. No function. Just now, no function. So no fraction. Just now, all the question that we did are no fraction. Okay. Yeah, must remember to do this. Must remember to do this. After you found the answer already, okay, after you found the answer, the bottom part cannot be zero. Yes, actually, you need to do this for all the question. Yes, actually, you need to do this for all question. But the question just now that we did, all the question that we did just now don't have fraction, right? Don't have bottom part. Yeah, if the function that you found has fraction or the bottom part, you must always take the bottom part and do this, not equal 0. Yeah, because some teacher they will minus mark. Some teacher they very strict. They say oh, if you didn't do this oh, minus 1 mark so just do all right. Okay, like B. Now B gfx equals to 4fx. I copy the question first, right? Gfx equal 4fx. Yes. You see, do you have gfx? You see, you don't even have gfx, right? So we shouldn't do the question first. Yeah, so this one, I tell you what, you put aside first. You put aside first. You go find out what is GFX first. Understand. Understand the idea here? Yes, of course, the question is this one. But because I don't have GFX, so I don't do the question first. I put aside, I don't do the question first. I go find out what is GFX first. Step by step. This is not the same. FG and GF not the same. So this one I do it separately. I do it separately. Okay, this is question B. I do it separately. I go find out what is GFX first. Okay, like now first you remain the left hand side. Always remain the left hand side. Always start from the right hand side. Always start from the right hand side. The G you remain. Always start from the right hand side. Fx is what? Fx is 5 over 4x. Yeah, put it into here. Okay, that's how you do composite. Very good. Composite. 对. Very good. Composite function. That is how you do composite. Okay, you always remain the left hand side. Always start from the right hand side. Okay. Okay, then next, what you do? Yeah, what's the next step? The next step is to substitute. Back to the basic. Back to the basic of function. Take the bracket, sub into the x. Again, it is the basic of function. Function is always take the bracket, sub into x. But then this function belongs to G, right? Yeah, this function belongs to G. So you actually take this bracket, sub into function G, you know. Sub into the x of the function G. Sub into the x of the function G. Here. Yeah, you got both. Yeah, both x also. So if you take this bracket and sub into this x and also this x, so it becomes what? It becomes 4 bracket 5 over 4x over 5 bracket 4 bracket 5 over 4x minus 1. Understand? What is that? Okay, I understand. I understand how this step become this step. Yeah, I just take the bracket and sub into the x, sub into the x. Then you just calculate. Okay. Yeah, I calculate first. Yeah, calculate first. Okay. Yeah. 4 and 4 cut. 4 and 4 cut. So 5x over 5 bracket 5x minus 1. Okay, continue. Then can simplify some more. Yeah, cut also. So it becomes x over 5x minus 1. Understand? Okay, so now we know already. GFX is this. So now you know what is GFX. Hey, wait, sorry. Wait, wait, I calculate wrong already. Oh, you mean this one? Hey, where? 5x times 4? Oh, this one. This one. Oh, no, you see. 4 times 5 over 4, right? So you simplify, so left with only 5x. Understand? The 4 and the 4 cut cancel off, right? Simplify. So it becomes only 5x. Which is the same as the top part, right? Same as the top part. The 4 and 4 simplify, right? So 5x. And then the 5 and 5 also simplify. Up and down you can simplify, right? So x over 5x minus 1. Okay, good. So now you know what is GFX already. So now you can do this one. Now you can do this one already, okay? Gfx is x over 5x minus 1. Then what is fx? Fx is 5 over 4x. Then fx, this one. Fx is 5 over 4x. Fx is 5 over 4x. So you see, this is how you approach question. This is how you approach question. Whatever you don't have, you go find first. This is very important. Whatever you don't have, you go find first. This is a very important concept. A lot of people don't know how to think like this. Understand? Whatever you need, you go find first. Okay, continue. So gfx is this one, fx is this one. Okay, so now we calculate 4 and 4 can simplify. Yeah, very nice. This question. And then later you can do it on your own already. 4 and 4 simplify. Then later you can do it on your own. Divide, bring over times. Yeah, I don't want to do already. You should know how to do already, right? Until here. Yeah, divide, bring over times, and then you expand. And then everything bring over. Yeah, you should be able to find out the x. Instead of bring this over, yeah, why not we bring this over there? Yeah, easier. Yeah, 0 equals to 25x squared minus 5x plus x is minus 4x. Then you can yeah, press calculator. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, minus 5 minus 4 is minus 6. Okay, sorry. Then you press calculator. You press calculator, you get x equals to 0, x equals to 6 over 25. Then this is how you write. This is how you write. Okay, 0 equals to x bracket 25x minus 6. Okay, continue. Okay, so that's how you do fees. Okay, yeah, we do foil. Right, I go find foil. Foil, where is foil? Foil. Why don't have foil one? Where? Fees, foil. Foil. Why no foil one? Yeah, I think it's question 20. Question 20. Let's look at question 20. Let's go look at question 20. This is foil question. The diagram above shows the relation between P and Q. Sorry, PQR. Yeah. Set P, set Q, and set R. Okay. Now you see, P go to Q, and then Q go to R. And then here is B go to R. Now you see, you look at the picture, you must understand. This relationship is FG, right? Yeah, this part. This part is FGX. Which is 2x squared, minus 4x minus 1. Yeah. Then can you tell me what is here and here? You see, because this is FG. So here and here is what? It must be also F and G, right? It must be also F and G, right? Very good. That's what I want. Very good. You see, this is what you need to understand. Because the question actually won't tell you. The question actually won't tell you. You see, this part is actually G. And this part is actually F. Very good. This is the thing you need to know. Because the question won't tell you. You see, you must always know the first part that you go is always the right-hand side. The right-hand side is the first part. And the second part is the left side. It's always like that. Because when we do composite, we always start from the right-hand side, right? When we do composite function, we always start from the right-hand side. So that's why the right-hand side always go first. So the first part is always the right-hand side. Then only the other one. Understand? This one you need to know. A lot of people thought, left-hand side is the first part, right-hand side is the second part. No. Because when we do composite, we always start from the right-hand side. That's why the right-hand side is the first part. Understand? So you must know because the question won't tell you, okay? Okay, so now continue. The question say, given set P is mapped to set Q by this function, or PQ is this function, meaning here, meaning this one. P to Q is this function, meaning GX. So meaning what? Meaning GX is X minus 1 over 2 lah. The GX, this part is this function. Understand? And then map to set R by this function. Okay, this know what? This one no need lah. This one is actually this one. Same. Understand? But do you understand why GX is this? Because the first part is the right hand side. The composite right hand side is the first part, GX. And then P to Q is this function. P to Q is this function. That's why GX equals this. Which is the answer for question A. Yeah, correct. Write the function that represent P to Q. Yeah, so GX equals to X minus 1 over 2. Very good. Yeah. Okay, question B. Find the function that map Q to R, which is fx. So means this question asks you to find fx. This question asks you to find this part. They want the function that is Q to R. So they want this function, meaning they want fx. And how to find fx? Outside. You see f, you see the function f is on the outer part of the function of the composite. So this question is find outside. Find outside inverse. So let's do together. First, I copy the question first. Okay. Fgx equals to 2x squared minus 4x minus 1. Okay. So I want to find f. F is on the outside. So this question is find outside. Find outside inverse. Okay. Now first, you do the same thing. You put the box around the gx. Okay. You put the box around the inside. Okay. Then what is gx? You see, you have gx or not? Yes, you have gx. Gx is x minus 1 over 2, right? Yeah, you can put it into the box. You can put it into the box. This is foil. It's different. Of course, it's different now, right? Because this is foil. Just now it's feast, right? Just now it's find inside. This is find outside. Of course, different. Okay. Okay. Now, how to do foil? Now, foil. Find outside inverse. Find outside inverse. Means you have to do inverse lah, right? Means you have to do inverse lah. Now, this is how you do it. You take the box. Yeah, you take the box and go and do inverse. You can do it on another side. Yeah, don't do it together. Do it on another side. Now, you do inverse. When you do inverse, you equals to y, right? When you do inverse, you make it equal y, isn't it? Just like how we do inverse. Okay, just like how we normally do inverse. Okay, you take the box and equal y, just like how we normally do inverse. This one. This part. Just like how we normally do inverse, we make it equal y, isn't it? Oh, this is the one that you thought. Oh, this is the one that you talked about just now, the y. Is it this is the one that you mentioned just now? Okay, never mind. Like continue. So then times two. Sorry, divide two, bring over times two. Minus one, bring over plus one. Okay. Just like how we do inverse. Okay, now after you finish doing inverse, after you finish doing inverse, after you finish do inverse, you go back to here. You come back to here. You see now the box becomes y. You see this part you must know how to change. Okay, you see x minus 1 over 2 is equal y, right? So y you change the x minus 1 over 2 become y because x minus 1 over 2 is y. And then this x x is 2y plus 1 so you change the x into 2y plus 1. 2y plus 1 power 2 minus 4 bracket 2y plus 1 minus 1. Understand? You change accordingly. Okay. After you finish doing the inverse, x plus 1 over 2 make it become y because x plus 1 over 2 equal y. And then the x become 2y plus 1. X become 2y plus 1 because x equal 2y plus 1. Understand? So this part you change, then this part also you change, Understand? This is the one that you need to know. Okay. This is the step that you need to remember. Then you go and expand everything. Yeah, no choice. You just have to expand everything. Oh, this one can expand. Okay, minus 8y minus 4. Yeah, you just have to expand everything. There's no other way already. Okay. 2y times 2y, 4y squared. 2y times 1, 2y. 1 times 2y, also 2y. 1 times 1 is 1. Minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5. Okay. Yeah, just do it step by step. Okay. Continue. The 2 also can expand. Yeah, the 2 also can expand. Yeah, so 8y squared plus 4y plus 4y plus 2. Yeah, just calculate only lah. Okay, just calculate. 4y plus 4y minus 8y, no more. 4y plus 4y, 8y. 8y minus 8y, 0. No more 8y. 2 minus 5. 2 minus 5. 2 minus 5 is a negative 3. So now last step you change the y to x. Change the y to x. Just like how we do inverse. When we do inverse, the last step, we change the y into x, change the y into x. This one also. So this 4, this 5 outside, yeah, it looks like inverse, right? You do a bit of y, inverse, and then at the end, in the end, you change the y to x, right? So it looks like how we do inverse. That's why we call it inverse, okay? But actually it is inverse. So that's how you do foil. This is how you do foil. Understand? Okay, good. Okay, continue. Like question 21. Like we just continue to. Okay, question 21. Diagram represent. Okay. Yeah, they give us the function already. Very good. So here is G. Okay. Another one, Fy. Okay, but then I tell you what, I don't like Y. Yeah, I don't like y. I change to x. Change to x. Yeah, I change all the y into x. Yeah, I don't like y. Y change to x, y change to x. Yeah, y change to x, y change to x. Okay. Yeah, when I see the x, it makes me easier to understand. Okay, so now what is the question? The question say, find the function that map z to x. Or z to x, like this. Right? You want to go from z to x. What is the function? You see, you look carefully, the arrow very important. From here go to here is function g. From here go to here is function f. So what if you want to from z go to x? If you want to from z go to x, meaning you have to go this part first, right? You must go through this part first. Then only go this part, right? So what is this part that you want to go through? Like this is f. So terbalik is f inverse. Yeah, you also draw. You also draw like this. You also draw the arrow. That's why I say that arrow very important. You want to go from z to x. You must first go from z to y first. Then only y to x, right? Z to y is f inverse. Because y to z is f, so terbalik is f inverse. Then this part is g lah. Yeah, this part is g. Yeah, this part is the same g. Yeah, this part no need inverse. Because the direction is the same, right? The direction is the same. Yeah, so what is the function that we actually want to find? What is the function that we actually want to find? You must go f inverse first and then go g. You must go f inverse first, then you go g. So is g f inverse. This is the function we need to find. This one. Understand? The first part that you go, the first part put on the right hand side. The second part put on the left hand side. Because when we calculate, we always start from the right hand side, right? So that's why the first part you always put on the right hand side. Understand? So this is the function we need to find. Understand? Okay, but then before we start doing this, what should we do first? Before we start doing this, yes, very good. You need to find out what is the F inverse. Because you don't have F inverse, you only have F original. You only have original F, you don't have inverse. Yeah, so if you don't have inverse, how can you do the GF inverse, right? So you must find out the F inverse first. Okay, so let's do it. Like original fx equals 3x plus 2. Yeah, do inverse function. Left hand side equal y, right hand side also equal y. Yeah, x and y terbalik. Number bring to the other side, y minus 2. Times 3 bring over y minus 2 over 3. Yeah, and then join together. So f inverse y is y minus 2 over 3, f inverse x, x minus 2 over 3. So now you have inverse function already. Very good. Now you can do the thing. You can do the main question. Okay. GF inverse. Yeah. First, remain the left hand side. Always start from the right hand side. Always start from the right hand side. Now, what is F inverse? Oh, F inverse is what we found just now. Okay. Yeah, copy into the bracket. Then substitute. Yeah, back to the basic of function already. Back to the basic of function. Substitution. Take the bracket sub into the x. This bracket belongs to g. So sub into the function g. Take the bracket sub into the x. Okay, function is always take bracket sub into x. So if I take this bracket and sub into x, so what will it become? It will become 5 over 1 minus 2 bracket x minus 2 over 3. Understand? Okay, take the bracket sub into the x, so it becomes like this. Then you just calculate lah. Yeah, you have to expand first, right? Okay, after you expand the two, the bottom part, you make it become a single fraction. Okay, combine into a single fraction. 1 times 3 is 3. But then you have to be careful, minus 2x plus 4. Because negative, negative, positive. This line a bit longer. Oh, wait, sorry, got question. Why isn't it also G inverse? Or G no need inverse? G no need inverse. Because you see, G is from here to here, right? And it is the same direction as where we going, right? Yeah, so the G no need to inverse. Because G is the same direction as the original one. So only this part need to change direction, right? So only this part need to inverse. So that's why I say the arrow very important. Okay. Okay, now this one, the bottom part, you know how to do. The bottom part, you make it into a single fraction. 1 times 3 is 3. But then you have to be careful because there's a negative here. Negative, negative become positive. So it becomes 5 over 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 minus 2x over 3. This one a bit longer. This line a bit longer. Okay, then remember the long line is divide. The long line is divide. Remember the long line is divide. So 5 divide 7 minus 2x over 3. Divide become times. Divide become times. So terbalik 3 over 7 minus 2x. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 over 7 minus 2x. That's the answer. Understand? Oh, yeah, bottom part cannot be 0. Yeah, you see the bottom part cannot be 0. If the bottom part is 0, it will be math error. So, yeah, you have to do this. 7 minus 2x cannot equal 0. Yeah, bring over. Negative 2x cannot be negative 7. X cannot be negative 7 over negative 2, which is positive 7 over 2. Yeah, like that. Understand? Okay, now enough of this function already. Yeah, enough of this function. Now, let's go to quadratic. Let's go to chapter 2. Okay, so this function, okay, so these are the basic of function that I show you just now, okay? All the function question, all is like this, okay? Okay, so now let's go to chapter 2, okay? Quadratic. Now, before we start chapter 2, I also give you the basic first. Right, ready? Okay, like now the first thing we learn, like quadratic. Like let's go to quadratic, chapter 2. Okay, now this one, this is the easiest topic. This is the easiest topic in chapter 2. You just have to remember the keywords and the formula. Like chapter 2. Now, keyword, different root, distinct root, b square minus 4ac bigger than 0. Whenever you see this keyword, you use this formula. Equal root, 1 point tangent, use this formula. B square minus 4ac equals 0. No root, b square minus 4ac smaller than 0. Understand? Okay, so remember the keyword, okay? And remember the formula. Yeah, you can take a picture, okay? You can take a picture, you can take a screenshot. Okay, then yeah, I know these are the keyword. Oh, formula. You see this keyword, you use this formula. See this keyword, you use this formula. Yes. But then there's one situation you also need to know when the question say it has root. Sometimes the question say it has root, but it didn't tell you whether it's different root or equal root. So you see, if the question says it has root, but it never tells you whether it's different or equal, so it may be different, it may be equal. So what we do is we combine these two into one formula. Bigger and equal. Understand? When the question say different root, of course you use this one. When the question say equal root, of course you use this one, right? But if the question say has root, but never tell you whether it's different or equal, so you don't know whether the root is different or equal. You just know that it has root. So you combine these two functions and these two formula into one formula, bigger or equal. Understand? Okay, good. So that's the first part. Okay, this is the one of the easiest topic lah. Okay. Okay, then the next topic I want to discuss is this one. Sawpaw. Sawpaw. So this one also you take a picture. Okay, also you take a picture. Okay, or you screenshot. Now I tell you what, sawpaw question. How do we know it is a sawpaw question? How do we know the question is sawpaw? Because the question won't tell you. The question won't say, oh, this is a sawpaw question. Please use sawpaw formula. No, the question won't tell you like that, right? So how do we know when we see the question? How do we know it is a sawpaw question when we see one? When the question give you roots. When the question say, oh, P and Q are the roots. Sawpaw? Oh, M and N are the roots. Sawpaw? When the question give you the roots, oh, alpha and beta are the roots. Oh, 2 and H are the roots. When they give you the roots, then it is sawpaw question. Understand? When it is sawpaw question, you always do this formula. You always do the old sawpaw. The old sawpaw. You always do the old sawpaw first. Negative B over A and C over A. You always do the old sawpaw. Okay, good. You take picture already. Okay, so now let's go do question. Okay. Like chapter 2. Where is it? Where? Oh, sorry. Yeah, here. Let's start now. Yeah, let's start from question number 1. This is page 22. Page 22. Okay, given that -6 is one of the root. Oh, -6 is one of the root of this equation. Find k. This one I tell you, this one very simple. -6 is the root, right? -6 is the root. So meaning x equal -6. So what you do? Substitute. Sub negative 6 into the x. That's it. Just like that. Then you can find the k. Understand? Square, bring over, becomes square root. Square root 25 is how much? This one test you, test you. Square root 25, how much? Square root 25 is plus minus 5. Very good. Plus minus, plus minus. Yeah, whenever you square root, you have to put plus minus, okay? Meaning it can be 5, it can be negative 5. So what we do it separately. It can be 5, it can be negative 5. So means you got two answers. Done. Okay, so negative 6 is the root, meaning x equal negative 6. So you can straight away sub. Okay, good. Okay, now number 2, I don't want to do. Quadratic formula, you should know how to do. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't want to do this. This one too basic already. Okay, so quadratic formula, this number 2, you can go back home try. Okay, you first make it general form, and then you do the quadratic formula. This one I don't want to do. Okay, you can go back home try. Okay, so now like let's go to straight go to number 11. Straight away go to question 11. Here's the real things already. Okay, fx equals to this. Okay. And then fx smaller than 0. Oh, so understand? No? fx is this one, right? And then fx smaller than 0. Yeah, this one smaller than 0. Yeah. X squared plus px minus 15 smaller than 0. Okay, I understand. And then we this question a bit difficult. Yeah, because you cannot press calculator. This question a bit difficult. Cannot press calculator. So we have to do it terbalik. Yeah, we have to do the balik way. Yeah, I thought we can press calculator, but cannot. We have to do it the terbalik way. Okay, now this one like this, you see, they give you the answer is this. They give you the answer is this. This is what question you know. This is this one. This is this topic. This one. You see, this one, when we press calculator, we can find out the answer. Yes. But now, this question cannot. This question gives us the answer. So we have to do it terbalik. We have to do it reverse, like this. Negative 5. X between negative 5 and Q, right? X between negative 5 and Q. So actually, it's like this. Negative 5 and Q, right? Negative 5 and Q. So we do it the terbalik way. So x plus 5, x minus q. Understand? We do it the terbalik way. So what you do now, you go and expand, then you can find out P and Q. Understand? So I go and expand, okay, like this, x plus 5, x minus q. Expand. X times x, x squared. X times negative qx. 5 times x, 5x. 5 times negative q, negative 5q. Okay, I get it, this one. Understand the meaning of this question, okay? Then what you do, after you expand already, you compare this with this. You compare. You see, the last one is negative 15. And the last one is negative 5q. Yeah, negative 5q equal negative 15. So negative 5q equal negative 15. So Q is negative 15 over negative 5, which is 3. Get it? Understand? Okay, good. Okay, then next, you also want to find P, right? You see, P is in front of X. And then negative Q in front of the X. 5 also in front of the X. You see, negative 5 and negative Q and 5, both of this also in front of the X, right? So very simple. You see, negative Q plus 5 equal P. P equals to negative Q plus 5. So P equals to negative Q plus 5 because both of them also in front of the X, right? So P is actually negative Q plus 5, and then Q is 3, right? Just now we found out Q is 3, then you find P, P is 2, done. Understand? Yeah, so this question, a bit special. This question you have to terbalik do. Okay, you have to do it reversely because normally we do like this. Right? Normally we press calculator and then we draw, and then we write out the answer, right? But this time terbalik already. They give you the answer. So you draw. And then you write this one, right? You do it terbalik way. Okay, like B. Given this equation, okay, this equation, okay. Later you make it general form. Why not we do it now, okay? Yeah, you see, I tell you what, in exam, no matter you know how to do or you don't know how to do. You see, in exam, if you don't know how to do, what you do? You make it general form. You see, no matter you know or don't know how to do, you can always make it general form, right? Even though you don't know how to do, you can also make it general form first. Understand what I'm trying to tell you here? Even though you don't know how to do, you can still do a little bit. Make it general form, right? This bring over lah. Minus 3 and x equals 0. Bring over to the left hand side. Yeah, arrange into general form. Arrange into general form. Yeah, x put in the middle, right? Arrange into general form. Very good. At least maybe you can get 1 mark, right? Okay, continue. Has equal roots. You see the keyword? You see the keyword has equal root. Yeah, has equal root. So what you should do? What is the formula? B squared minus 4AC equals 0, right? This one, equal root B squared minus 4AC equals 0. Yeah, this one you have to memorize. This one you have to memorize, okay? So what is the B? The B is the in front of the X. Very good. B is in front of the X. Yeah, negative 3n. What is the A? Negative, negative. Yeah, include the negative. B is the things in front of the X. A is the things in front of X squared. And then C, C is the one without X. Understand? So you have the ABC. Very good, because you have general form. You change it into general form already. You have the ABC. So now you can do the formula. Yeah, B squared minus 4AC equals 0. Understand? Now, when you substitute the ABC, in the formula, please use bracket. Always use bracket for the ABC. I tell you what, if you don't use bracket, confirm wrong. Confirm wrong, I tell you. You see, if you don't put bracket, Negative 3n power 2 like this wrong negative 3n square wrong. It's actually negative 3n bracket the whole thing power 2. So it becomes 9n square. That's why I say every time you do this ABC, every time you substitute the ABC into the formula, you must use bracket. Okay, minus 4m square. Okay, thank you. Okay, m times m square. Okay, very good. Okay, but what is the question asking now? Yeah, let's see first. What is that question asking now? Find the ratio mn. Oh, they want you to make it into ratio. Okay, now this is how you make it into ratio. This is how you make it into ratio. You bring the 9n square over to the other side. Minus 9n square, yeah. Minus 9n square, okay. Yeah, negative, negative become positive. Yeah, negative, negative become positive. Okay, then now you do like this. Actually, this 4m square is 2m bracket power 2. And this 9n square is actually 3n bracket power 2, right? Then you cancel off the power 2, cancel off the power 2. So 2m equal 3n. Okay, then you do like this. Times 2 bring over divide 2. So 3 over 2. And then this times n bring over divide n. So m over n. So m over n equal 3 over 2. And then divide is ratio. So n divide n become m ratio n. 3 divide 2 become 3 ratio 2. Done. That's the answer. So mn equal 3, 2. Understand? Okay, good. That's how you find ratio. That's how you find ratio. Remember, divide is ratio, over is ratio. Okay. Okay, continue. Like the next one, number 12. Okay, now you see, find P. Find P. For you want to find P. If this equation intersect this equation, two different point. Keyword, different point. What is different point? What is different point? The formula keyword. Yeah, this one. Different point is different root lah. Yeah, different point 就是 different root lah. Understand? So you have to do this. B square minus 4ac bigger than 0. Very good. You need to do this formula. You need to do this formula. B square minus 4ac bigger than 0. Okay, but before you do this formula, what should you do first? You see, you have two equations. You see, you have two equations. Whenever you have two equations, what should you do first? You should substitute. Remember, whenever you have two equations, what should you do? Substitute. You see, you substitute like this. You substitute like this. You see y equals to this. You see y equal this. You take this, sub into the y. Because they are the same equation, right? They are both also y. So you can actually substitute first. They are both y. So you can substitute first. Remember, whenever you have two equations, you should substitute first before you do anything else. Okay. So I do like this. I take this one. Yeah, and then I sub into here the y. So x squared minus 1 over 3p minus 1 equals to px minus 1 over 3p squared. And then everything bring over to the left. Make it general form. Arrange into general form. Okay, you try, bring over to the left. When you bring over, you try to arrange lah. When you bring over, you also at the same time trying to arrange. Like for example, this px, right? Yeah, bring over, put it in the middle lah, minus px lah, right? Those with x, you have to put it in the middle, right? Those without x, you should put it at the back. Those without x, you put it at the back, understand? This one also, minus, bring over become plus, yeah. Plus 1 over 3p squared. And then the rest, minus 1 over 3p, minus 1, equals 0. Understand? So got x, put in the middle. Yeah, this one no x, right? Bring over, put behind the x. Then the rest also no x, the rest also no x, all put at the back. So what is the A? Yeah, this is general form already. This is already general form. Very good. The A is 1. What is the B? Negative P. And what is the C? What is the C? You see, the C is the whole thing. All without X. All those without X is the C. Remember, all those without X is C. So now you already have ABC. You already general form. Very good. So now you can start do the formula. So now you can start to formula like B square minus 4AC. Bigger than 0. Yeah. Use bracket, B square. You see, use bracket, very important. Minus 4, A is 1. C is, wow, so many. Okay, never mind. Bigger than 0. Yeah, just write out everything. Just write out everything. Okay, so negative P power 2, which is P square, okay? Yeah, first you expand the back first, okay? You first expand the back first, okay? Always do the back first. Always expand the back first, okay? Then again, expand some more the negative 4, okay? Oh, sorry, negative, positive. Yeah, this one times, okay? So you get this. P square minus 4 over 3p square. Yeah, this one you can press calculator. P square minus 4 over 3p square is how much? 1 minus 4 over 3. Negative 1 over 3. Okay, negative 1 over 3p square. Okay, good. Continue. Continue. Now this one, I tell you what. First, I don't like negative. Yeah, first, we don't want, always make the A become positive before you press calculator. Yeah, this is the very first thing. This is the most important thing. Always make it become positive first, then only you press calculator, all right? So negative become positive. Sorry. Positive, negative. Wait, what am I saying? Negative become positive. Positive become negative. Positive become negative. Bigger become smaller. Everything change. Negative become positive. Positive become negative. Positive become negative. Bigger become smaller. Very good. Okay, good. So after you change already, very good. Now you can press calculator. But before we press calculator, why not? Yeah, make it a bit nicer first. You times everything by 3 lah. Because I want to get rid of the fraction. We don't like fraction. We want general form, we want general form. So everything multiply by 3. Get rid of the fraction. So p squared minus 4p minus 12. Then only you press calculator. So you press calculator, what do you get? Oh, you press calculator. You get 6 and negative 2, right? 1, -4, -12. Oh, I got 6 and -2. Yeah. But then the number in your calculator is not the answer because this question is bigger and smaller, right? So what should you do when you have bigger and smaller? You must always draw this one. Every time when you have bigger and smaller question, and then you press calculator, you get two answers, right? You must draw this. The smaller number put on the left, the bigger number put on the right. Always like that. Smaller put on the left, bigger put on the right. And then you look at the symbol. The symbol is smaller than 0. Smaller than 0, you shade inside. Smaller than 0, you shade inside. So what is the answer? P, in between -2 and 6. Done. That's the answer. Yeah, so this one is not the answer. This is what you got from calculator, right? Don't write it. When you press calculator already, straight away you draw this one. Yeah, straight away you draw this. Or if you want to write the bracket, okay, you can also write the bracket. You can write the bracket afterwards. The most important thing is to draw first. You can write the bracket afterwards. Understand? Okay, good. Okay, good. Like continue. Like question 13. Question 14. You see question 13? Yeah, I don't want to do already. But then we discussed a little bit. What does it mean by does not meet? Like, what is the meaning here? 什么意思? Does not meet means what? Yes, very good. Does not meet 就是 yeah, does not mean means no root It doesn't touch it doesn't touch means no root. It doesn't touch means no root. So this one you know b square minus 4ac smaller than 0 no root so this one you can go back home and try. You can go back home and try. You must do b square minus 4ac smaller than 0. But before you do formula, what should you do first? Before you do formula, what should you do first? Yes, very good. You should sub. Yes, you should sub. Because you got two equations. Whenever you have two equations, you should substitute first, right? This one you sub like this. You see, y equals to 5x minus 2, right? Sub into the y and also sub into the y. You substitute first like this. 5x minus 2 power 2 plus x squared. 3x bracket 5x minus 2. Then minus 4k bracket 6x minus 3. Like that. Understand? And then you expand everything. Everything expand. Yeah. Everything. This one, 2 bracket. Yeah, expand also. You expand everything, arrange everything into general form. Then only you start do b squared minus 4ac. Understand? Then you do. In the end, you will get the answer. This is the answer. This is the answer. Okay? You can go back home and try. Okay? Anything you want to ask, you just WhatsApp me. Okay? Like next, number 14. This one, what is the keyword? You see, this quadratic equation equal root. So you know which formula to use. Okay, this one also you can do on your own. Find the ratio. Yeah, you know how to do already. Okay. Okay, I think we can do one last question. Wait. Got one last question, like question 18. Yeah, one last question for today. Okay. Okay, let's go to question 18. This is page 28. Last one for today. Now, what topic is this? Can you tell me? What topic is this? Don't tell me chapter 2. Yeah, don't tell me quadratic. Don't tell me quadratic. Don't tell me chapter 2 quadratic. Yeah, of course I know this is quadratic. Yeah, but quadratic has a lot of topics, right? Like those I show you just now. Very good, very good. Give you like very good. This is saw Paul. This is saw Paul. How you know? How you know? Oh, they say, oh, this equation has roots -2 and 5. Because the question give us the roots, right? Because the question give us roots. Just now I mentioned already, whenever the question give you root, then it will be saw Paul question, right? Saw Paul question. Since you know it is saw Paul question, you should start with old saw Paul. Always start from the old saw Paul. Always start from the old saw Paul. The old saw Paul, negative BOA, COA. Like, let's do it. So, old saw Paul, you always start with old saw Paul. Saw equals to negative BOA, Paul equals to COA. Then what is saw? Right? What is saw? Sum of root, right? Yeah, I know negative BOA. Yes, I know it's negative H over 3. Yeah, I know. But what is the left-hand side? What I'm asking is the left-hand side. I know the right-hand side is negative H over 3 because B is H, A is 3. Yeah, everyone know. But what is the left-hand side? Yes, very good. Wait. Yes, very good. -2 plus 5. You must write like this. Because saw means what? Saw means sum of root. Sum of root means you take the root plus together. So -2 plus 5. Understand? Yeah, so how about Paul? Paul is product of root. Yeah, -2 times 5. You must do both the left and right. Left and right also need to do. Understand? -2 times 5. 5 times -2. Same. C over A, K over 3. So from here, you can find out H and K. From here, you can find out H and K. So -2 plus 3 is 3. Yeah, bring over H equals to -9. -10 equals to K over 3. K equals to -30. Understand? Okay, B. Find the M. Two different root. You see, different root. B square minus 4AC bigger than 0. B square minus 4AC bigger than 0. So question B, you can sendiri do. Question B, you can do it on your own. Okay, good. You just sub the H and the K into the question. H is what? H is -9. Yeah, -9x K is -30 equal M. Yeah, bring over the M. Minus M equals 0. Yeah. So what is the A? The A is 3. What is the B? -9. What is the C? -30 minus M. This is the A, this is the B, this is the C. Then you can do the formula. Different root. Understand? Okay, I think that's all for today first. Okay. Yeah. The rest all these most of these are solved Paul question already. Most of these are solved Paul question already. Okay. You see, given H and K are the roots. Solved Paul. Given M and 2 are the roots. Solved Paul. Okay, yeah, I think that's all for today first. Okay. So I tell you what. You all have my number, right? Anything you want to ask, you just WhatsApp me. Okay. You see all these questions got answer, you can try and do. Okay. This is my number. Okay, anything you want to ask, you just WhatsApp me lah. Okay. Okay lah, that's all for today first lah. Okay. Tomorrow you all go to another subject Okay. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Bye bye.啊，什么意思？不明白？有 formula 的咩？